Welcome, everyone, to the ultimate game in the college football season. Everything has built to this, the battle for the national championship and college football immortality, a moment that every young football player grows up dreaming about. And these two teams have survived the expanded playoff grind. They have battled through a regular season, multiple playoff victories, all sorts of challenges and adversity, and they've arrived at this moment, the battle for that precious trophy. As we'll see the number 2 seed in this playoff, the Texas A&M Aggies, taking on a squad from the Big Ten, the Miami Hurricanes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, everything has been building to this. It's time for the national championship. Let's crown a champion. Here we go with the kickoff. This is it, the ultimate game in college football, national championship at stake. Fields it just outside the goal line. Returner steps out of bounds at the 17. Line getting set up. It's a first down play. Handoff to the back. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
The defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Here's the second down play. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. See if the offense can overcome that holding penalty. Now it's second down here. Back to pass. It's Weigman. Looks to the left, pass caught. The defense makes the stop after the completion.
Love to see the short passing game as a great go-to for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable and allows you to see how the defense is reacting. That can open up for other things later on.
So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Receiver makes the grab. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Well, I've always said I think this quarterback all year long has been able to be as consistent as any quarterback in the country. And when you get the third down, you've got to trust that he's going to make the right decision and throw an accurate ball to give you a chance at a first down. There's another example of it right there.
He'll hand it off. He's found some room at the 45. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
I tell you, this running back from Texas A&M is dangerous when he has room to work. Great speed, good job of picking up the first down. And, Chris, you just think about some of the backs that they've had when they've had a chance to put that Texas A&M uniform on. Dante Hall, some people forget, was a Texas A&M running back. Devon Achane, of course, more recently. And even Isaiah Spiller, good, tough blend of toughness and speed.
Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Makes a quick catch. Tackle made at the 26-yard line. This offense getting closer to the red zone.
In all of our prep work coming into this national championship, I really wondered how this secondary would hold up against this quarterback and this group of receivers. They better be ready to make some adjustments because right now, this quarterback is having his way with it.
And that run, good for first down yardage. The drive moves on. Looking downfield, it's Weigman. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Tackled at the 5-yard line. Now it's 1st and goal right there. It's the tight end flexed out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kirk.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety, and he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this.
They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Second down and goal. They're going to run the option. And not even a chance to pitch that one. He's brought it down in the backfield.
Boy, this defense is stepping up here early in this game, really controlling the line of scrimmage. Just nowhere to go on this last play. Now we've got a 3rd down, a big opportunity for this defense to get off the field.
Here we go. After a long drive, it's 3rd and goal. Can they punch it in or settle for 3? Defensive backs up at the line, showing press. On 3rd and goal, he's going to try to throw for it. Looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range. They didn't cost themselves any points, but they could have more. Got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
The coach chooses to go for a field goal attempt here. And this one is right through. So we have our first points on the board. That makes it 3-0. So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. First down here for this offense. Handoff here from the shotgun. Important 2nd down play coming up. They're going to run it. And he's shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the 1st down marker.
Christine, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively. But I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. That's caught. It's Robinson. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a 1st down.
That's a great play by this offense to keep the drive alive and a good find by the quarterback on 3rd down.
Fresh set of downs for the offense after that 1st down completion. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. The gain moves the ball to the 34.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. There's the handoff. Solid gain, moves the ball to the 37.
Well, I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect 3rd down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
It's 3rd down for the offense. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. That's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. 4th down now. The Hurricanes will send the punt team onto the field. The coverage team makes the stop on this return. And here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. Last time out, they moved the ball well, but had to settle for a chip shot field goal. And the run moves the ball up to the 33.
It's a good, solid game. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Second down after that previous play. And the tailback's got it again. Stop out at the 39, but good enough for a first down.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
Dropping back, it's Weigman. Using his legs on the scramble. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. DB's looking to jam the receivers at the snap. Stop right near midfield. It'll be a first down.
Was a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
The Aggies are moving quickly down the field. The DB's backing off from the line now. Makes the grab. It's Owens. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. Made the catch, but he was surrounded for not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Important third down play coming up. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. The game picks up the first down, tackled at the 37. And the Aggies come to the line to set a fresh set of downs. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. They don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kurt, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Looking to pass. It's Weigman. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got... into sync and find a rhythm.
Ninth play of the drive coming up. This is a tough 3rd and long. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. He lets it go. It's caught downfield. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Texas A&M. So a long, methodical scoring drive. Great execution. Championship pressure, Kirk.
Man, this is the biggest stage that you can play on. You're in the national championship, and drives like that are going to wear down the opponent physically and mentally. This wasn't an accident. They were very intentional on how they worked their way down the field, and it pays off in the end.
PAT is good. They slammed into the kicker, and penalty markers are down. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Getting set to kick the ball off now. Fielded in the end zone. It's Washington. Tackle at the 7-yard line. That's good coverage, but a bad decision to bring it out. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Here comes a handoff. Brought down after picking up 5 yards, so 2nd and 5. The Hurricanes will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Takes the handoff, and he'll head left. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Well, another short game for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
So let's see what they like here on 3rd and short from inside their own 20. Important to pick up this first down. He's moving out of the pocket now. Nothing open downfield, so they'll just throw it away.
Chris, I don't know if it's the hype of the national championship, the timing between the quarterback and his receivers, but they have not been able to get anything going at all here in the first half. And the problem is they're already down in this game. They've got to put the ball through the air and start hitting some passes, or there's no chance they come back and have a chance to win.
And here comes the Aggies offense back on the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. Tackle made after just a short gain.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Press coverage now from the secondary. To the air, it's Weigman. Defense is coming after him. Just throws it away, but takes a big hit in the process.
How about the defense's effort here? You're dealing with one of the more athletic quarterbacks in the country. Anytime he scrambles, you better have 3 or 4 guys pursuing the football. They do a good job of affecting his rhythm by pressuring him to the whistle.
Challenging play for the offense. They face 3rd and long here from their own 43. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, a nice play by the defender. Got a hand in there to break up the pass.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on 3rd down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big 4th down coming up.
And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. The Hurricanes offense retakes the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? They'll run it to the left. The gain is 3. Now it's 2nd down and 7.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on 1st down, that's a win.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Now with the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Looking right, this one caught. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Hey, the fullback's known to block the entire game. Number one, he's in the game. That's huge. Number two, they're actually utilizing him. He didn't pick up any yards. I just love to see the attempt to get him the ball.
Third down here. Time for perhaps one more play before the 2-minute warning. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. So we've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense trying to get something going here and cut into this lead before halftime. The Canes will line up to kick it away. The returner is brought down. It's a starter on the next drive. And the Texas A&M offense heads back out onto the field. They're coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense, almost anticipating this play. They're in position to bring him down for a loss.
No press here. The defense backing away. Scanning the field. It's Weigman. Pressure is coming. Using his legs here. Breaks loose at the 45. Slides down to avoid the tackle. Costly hold. Nullifies the play. Backs him up 10 yards. Getting set. Here's second down. Defense trying to jam these receivers at the line. Second down. We're going to throw it. Let's it fly to the wideout. It's pulled in. Completion on a diving catch.
That's another positive game here for this offense, and this defensive coordinator is going to have to make some kind of adjustments to get this quarterback out of his rhythm. It's the national championship, and you've got to take chances and mix up your coverages, because right now what you're doing just isn't working.
And he lofts it toward the sideline. He's got it right near the end zone. And he's in. Touchdown, Aggies. So the offense blinking out. They're building the lead, and this one could get out of hand.
Well, it's just complete domination. The offense is executing and doing their job, putting points on the board. The defense has shown up prepared, ready to play. It just feels like this game's getting sideways in a hurry.
Return starts from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen. That's good coverage there. And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. Backed up this close to the end zone in the final minute. Let's see if they just decide to take care of the football and look toward the second half. He's running out of time here. Got him for a sack. A big play made by one of the senior leaders of this defense.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
Quarterback escapes the pocket. Contact as he threw it. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down.
Well, sometimes an answer for an offensive coordinator against a good pass rush is to move the launching point, move the quarterback from one spot to another to affect the rhythm of the pass rush. That's not having any kind of impact at all on this defense. They're getting after this quarterback no matter where he is. They do a good job of it right here.
And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. The Canes will line up to punt it away. He's on to boot it away now. We'll see what he can do with the return. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. Here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. Let's see how efficient this offense can be. They got a chance to add some points here before the break. Moves left out of the pocket. Gets loose on the scramble and picks up a decent gain. Short of the first down, though. And a quick timeout called by the offense after the play. Second down play coming up. Back to pass. It's Weidman. Here's the throw deep downfield. Catch made inside the 10. All the way to the end zone. Touchdown, A&M. Aren't you taught on defense, Kirk? Don't let him throw the football over your head. Exactly what happened there.
That makes me really wonder if it was some kind of miscommunication. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I pull my defensive backs over, make sure everybody's on the same page and getting the right call.
Returner trying to create good field position. And the returner will be brought down. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Quarterback making some changes at the line. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. They pressure him and get him. The loss back to the 7-yard line. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Aggies will kick this deep to begin the second half. And he takes this from inside the 5. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. And the Miami offense is back on the field. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. And the Canes hustle to the line to run the hurry out. They'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. And they heave it deep downfield. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here.
Chris, I love this attitude here. Very first drive in the national championship in the second half. See a one-on-one matchup. Trust your quarterback and receiver and take shots downfield.
Caught in the backfield. It's Joseph. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Boy, wide receiver screen can be hit or miss. Either receiver finds a nice crease and picks up big yards, or the defense completely negates that. The team speed from the defense here wins that play.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. He bought some time, now lets it go. Not enough on that one. It falls incomplete.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been... route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
Looking to throw again. Fires it to the wideout. Throws a fastball, but it's intercepted. Big takeaway. Now looking for a big return. Now the 40. At the 20. Inside the 10. Steps out at the 5. No touchdown, but an important takeaway.
Just a great job of anticipating that and coming up with a big interception by this defense. Because they have this lead, they've really forced this offense to become one-dimensional. They're expecting the ball to be into the air. Defensive backs have their eyes on the ball, and they're able to capitalize with a big pick here in the national title.
Offense facing 2nd and goal. Here's the option play. Pitch play to the back. Touchdown, Texas A&M. And this one is getting ugly. That's a crucial touchdown, Kirk. The offense padding its lead now here in the second half.
Yeah, you get into the second half, you start to count possessions. How big football, not just on offense, but on defense as well.
Now they get set to kick it away. And here's the return from inside the 5. Coverage team brings down the returner. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. Finding some room with the 25. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs. Well, the big fella's Kirk flowing to the right there. The defense just has no answer. It's a huge gain.
Yeah, and what a patience there by the running back. Just allowing those blocks to be set up there off to the right. And then once he saw the crease in the defense, accelerates through that hole to show you what kind of speed he has for a big gain and a first down.
Off the play fake on first down. He's escaping the pocket now. And it's incomplete. Even in a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
I really thought that this matchup between this quarterback and his receivers going up against this defense in the national title would have been must-see TV. But, man, this defense, they have won that battle the entire game, and they enjoy a nice lead because of that.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Looking to pass. It's Gleason. And he'll lost it to the end zone. Oh, and he cannot quite hold on down there in the end zone. Would have been a great pick. Instead, a third down play coming up.
Chris, I got to be honest. I mean, this is the national championship. We've seen so much out of this quarterback throughout the year and these receivers, and yet here in this biggest stage, they cannot do anything through the air. The timing is off. Now, again, you got to give credit to the defense, but
on the junior gets home making a sack there.
Well, here we are in the national championship, and you always talk about offense, and it is. It's become an offensive game. But how fitting to see this defense. This team has a nice lead, and a large portion of that has to do with the way they've been able to get after this quarterback. That's the second sack in this game.
And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. Crucial play. Down double digits in the second half. They're going to go for it on fourth down. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Trying for a fourth down completion. Quick throw to his receiver. And he's got it. That's a big gain finally brought down near the 37.
Just great execution here on this fourth down to keep this drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch the ball and pick up the first down.
Over the middle, but it's incomplete. Second and 10 here. From the shotgun, drops back. Oh, a sack. The senior on this defense making a big play.
Between the defensive scheme and the athletic ability of this front and the linebackers getting pressure as well, the way they've been able to harass this quarterback has a lot to do with why they're enjoying such a big lead in the national title.
Seventh play of the drive coming up, but it is third down and long. To throw, it's Gleason. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. Defense will stop him after about a 9-yard gain. It'll bring up fourth down. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Launching downfield. Flips it to the running back, but he's got work to do. They've got him, but he easily makes the first down. This drive keeps going.
Boy, the defense had everybody accounted for except except the running back. You can really feel the quarterback having to work through his progressions. He came off his primary, finally finds the running back, and they pick up the first down.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Catch made on the right side. Touchdown, Canes. Strong game by this quarterback.
That's what I love about this running back is he's so dangerous after the catch. You know, you look at him, you think about the ability to run between tackles or even bounce it outside, and that's great. But what makes him really one of the more dangerous backs in the country is this right here. Catch the ball to the backfield, make people miss, and take it into the end zone.
Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. And it's caught from inside the 20. Tackle is made at the 35. Good job by the kick returner that time. And here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum. Can the defense make adjustments? Come up with a stop here. Breaking tackles. Tough running to avoid a loss. It just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
Second down play coming up for this offense. And the same runner's got it again. That run moves the ball across the 40.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
Offense facing a third and short from the 41, and they make the first down and avoid a tricky fourth down decision. Back to throw. It's Weigman. And he's hit just before the throw. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Not much on the return there, but the takeaway will give the offense the football at the 46.
Boy, just when it looked like they had complete control of the national championship, they turned the ball over. The only real mistake they could have made to give their opponent a chance to get back into the game, and they've done it.
And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. Looking to scramble. On the run, he'll let it go. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. They make the tackle, but the game moves the ball to the 28. The Hurricanes come to the line to run the hurry up. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Will he score here? He'll make it into the end zone. Touchdown, Hurricanes.
Chris, he broke free from the line of scrimmage. I thought he might have a 10 or 15-yard gain, but he shows you the speed that he has to take it all the way to the house.
Empty set as they try for the two-point conversion. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. And he stopped short. Big play by the defense. Still a 3-score margin here. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And they've got the returner corralled. Comes the Aggies offense back on the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. In the clear at the 25. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. Inside the 20. Touchdown, Aggies. And the beatdown continues.
Oh, my. What a great play call here by the offensive coordinator. The running back received some great blocking up front and just took off with it, carving up this defense all the way to the end zone.
And the PAT is good. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. He'll return it from inside the 5. And the returner will be brought down. And the Miami offense is back on the field. On first down, it's play action. Looking for a deep completion. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. Touchdown for the U. It was a foot race and he won it.
That's what makes this guy so dangerous as a wide receiver. He can catch the ball underneath, shake and bake and go by you, or use his speed to get around you and make a big play like this for a touchdown.
And they tack on the extra point. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job by the coverage team. And the Texas A&M offense heads back out onto the field. Linebackers maybe trying to confuse the line with some movement. He's going to hand this off. Game moves the ball out past the 25-yard line.
Another positive gain by this back. I'm telling you, between the offensive line sustaining blocks and this back's vision and ability to explode into that second level of this defense, this guy is having a monster day in the biggest stage of all in the national championship.
And he's got it again. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
The defense made a good play there, but needs to string along more stops like that against this running back if they want to be able to win this game. The run game has looked good in the first half, but maybe that won't be the case from now on.
To throw, it's Weigman. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. He's got a man down the middle. The tackle is finally made.
They gave him that one.
Spot the ball near midfield at the plus 49. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Takes the ball and heads to the left. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. And now the running back's got it again.
Well, this defense is going to have to mix up some looks because this back has had a monster day in the national championship. Running inside, running outside. The defense has got to do a good job of locking in on him to negate his big play ability.
Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Caught near the sticks. It's Green. An explosive play. They finally grab him, but the ball moves inside the 25.
I mean, Chris, look at this guy. I mean, you talk about having a great day throwing the football and leading his team to a nice, comfortable lead late in the game, and it continues. The coach is showing confidence of what he can do.
The game good for just a few yards. The defense storming to the football.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of a defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And they'll just try to run some clock here, keeping it on the ground. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Dropping back, it's Weigman. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Tackled after a short return to the 23. Nice play by this defense.
Man, I hate to sit up here and second guess the play caller, but why would you be throwing the football with the lead and we're under 3 minutes to go in the national championship? Now you give your opponent a real shot to get right back into the game. Yikes.
First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. He'll take a deep shot here. He's got it down the left sideline for a huge gain. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. That completion good for a first down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Receiver makes the catch, refusing to be brought down before gaining first down yardage. The Hurricanes come up to the line in the hurry-up.
Another big gain by this wide receiver. This guy has had a great year all season long. You knew coming into the national championship he'd have a shot to make a lot of big plays. But give credit to the offense coordinator, moving them around, allowing him to find space to do work.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Looking to chuck it again. On the run here, lets it go. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up third down. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. They're going to throw for it on third and short. And it's the senior getting home with the sack.
Chris, I'm really surprised by the way this game has turned out. That's another sack by this defense. They've done such a great job of preparing a plan to get ready for one of the top quarterbacks in the country. They've kept him out of sync, applied pressure, and a big part of the reason they're enjoying this lead right now.
And that's the 2-minute warning here. This offense desperate to cut into this lead and then try to get the football back. So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on fourth down. To throw, it's Gleason. Looking to make a big play downfield. Touchdown, Miami. His passing game is still on fire.
Man, I love this. Chris, I don't think they're going to have a chance to come all the way back, but here we are, under 2 minutes to go, and they continue to show some fight. And you know what? Who knows? Maybe you cover an onside kick and you get right back in it.
Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. They've got him. It's a sack. 2-point try fails, and they can't cut into the lead. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And they recover the onside kick. Looks like they've been practicing that one.
Hey, you're down a couple scores. This is an outstanding call to try to get this football back. That's the first step in coming back. Now, let's try to steal a score here and see if you can do it all over again.
And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. The pocket breaking down. Catch made, a lot of space now. Tackle is finally made, but not before a big gain. They'll spot it at the 24.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Completion good for first down yardage for this offense. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Oh, man, Chris, I really thought this offense had a chance to get back into this game. The only thing you'd hate to see is the interception. But give credit to the defense. They come up with a big play that potentially ices the game.
And they'll work the clock here by keeping it on the ground. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Offense getting set. It's second down. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Caught over the middle. It's Owens. He's not going to get the first down. It's 4th down now. Now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. And the Aggies will line up to punt it away. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. This one will be fair caught. Here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. Time is running out. They'll take a deep shot. And the pass is dropped, incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots, get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
And this pass is on target. Caught. Brought down the broken tackle to produce a solid gain there. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. Looking downfield, it's Gleason. Now in the final couple minutes, here's a deep shot. That's the 3rd pick tonight thrown by this QB. Not much on the return, but the defense comes up with a takeaway.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the 2nd half. And the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
Here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out. Can they put something together in this drive? Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
This running back's had a big night, kind of night you dream about, but the defense finally steps up and gets to him behind the line of scrimmage.
Here's the 2nd down play. Here's that defense shifting again. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play. And that'll do it. We have a national champion. Well, this was an intriguing matchup coming in. We weren't sure which way it was going to go. What do you think made the difference today?
Well, I think it's the critical moments, the 3rd downs, the red zones, the turnover margin. Those are the areas you're usually going to see the difference in a close game. And today they were able to come up on top in a lot of those aspects of the game.
Well, that's going to do it for us and wrap up another outstanding season of college football. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. Officially, your kings of the college football world and national champions.